I've done before my clients come is I've booked out this studio to ensure that I don't interrupt any other gym goers and we can have our own privacy in this room. So what we've done now is I've set up his equipment for our session today. He's got his bench there that I've tested and made sure that it's all right, and he's also got his bar and his dumbbells and his boxing equipment over in the other corner, so we're all ready to go. It's all been pushed back to the side just in case anyone does come into the room, they don't trip or fall over it. It's all been secured and all tested and made sure that it's going to be ready for the session.
For today, what I'm going to do before we start is just make sure that you don't have any pre-existing injuries. So is there anything that you need to let me know, anything that's happened before?
No pre-existing injuries at all.
Perfect, that's great news. Just make sure, have you done any training before? Have you been inside a gym regularly, or is this the first time?
I'm a pretty regular gym goer. I just thought I'd get a little bit of extra help and guidance, stuff like that.
Perfect, awesome, well that's exciting. So I guess what we're going to do today is we're going to take you through a range of different exercises. We're going to be doing a fitness test, some strength training with chest, back and legs, and we're going to go on like cardio equipment for a little bit, and then we'll finish off with an interval circuit and some stretching.
Doing some muscle endurance testing to just see where you stand with that, because that's one of your goals, as you mentioned previously. So what we're going to do for a minute is we're going to do push-ups, correct ones, making sure that our elbows are kept in and we're getting right down low onto the ground. We're going to do this for a minute. I'm going to be counting them out, and then we can work on our goals from there. So when you're ready, set, go. Perfect, well done, great form. Lovely, keep getting that nice and low. Brilliant, fantastic, Scott. So what I gauged from that is you've got fantastic core strength and amazing upper body strength. So what we can do with that is it's going to be a really great platform to continue on your strength goals and your muscle building. You hit a really great target, and that's something that we're going to continue to improve through that strength testing. So we're going to do that on a regular basis to make sure we can continue to improve that. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now is some chest exercises. We're going to be doing the flies. So pretty much what that means is you've done this before, but I'm just going to refresh your memory. It's going to be in front of the chest, and we're just going to be bringing them in like that and activating the pecs or the chest muscles. So what we're going to do is we're going to be lying down on this bench. I'll pass you the weights, and I'll be supporting you from behind. Remember to be breathing through correctly. Pass those ones to you. Good?
Yep.
Perfect. When you're ready, we'll go with 10 reps. Perfect. Great job. Awesome. Great breathing. Awesome. Well done. What we do here is a bent over row. So I put you on with 10 kilos because you haven't done this exercise before. I don't want to start you off too heavy. I want to really make sure that you get the right technique on this. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that our feet are straight forward, same with our body, everything's aligned, and as we bring up, we're going to be squeezing up with our back and making sure that those muscles through the back are all connected through here. So making sure that you really squeeze through that one. Make sure you're lifting with your legs and bending up. Perfect. Awesome. All right, just make sure that you push your shoulders back as you do that and squeeze through here. Perfect, well done. We're going to go for a nice 10 reps on this one. Well done, that's great. Great job. Making sure we're breathing through the exercise. Connecting with the lats. Perfect. That last rep. We'll get down nice and slowly. This exercise we're going to be doing some walking lunges, which is going to activate our quads and our glutes. So what we're going to make sure that we activate our legs, making sure we keep the correct posture through, not bending over with our hips, but making sure that it's all straight and strong as we go into it. So as we also pick up our weights, we're going to be pushing through with our heels without bending through the knees and pushing up. And as we take our first step, making sure that we activate through our core and through our back, and making sure that the exercise is straight. So we're going to go to 10. Awesome, so make sure that we just keep the back nice and straight through that exercise. Fantastic, that was a lot straighter.
Fantastic, well done. Getting nice and low. Awesome. Great, well done. Perfect. And then bend it down to drop your weights back. Perfect. So we're going to be using the treadmill for your cardio today. So we're only going to be doing 10 minutes, but it's something that you can use in your own time quite confidently to build up your fitness. It's great for oxidizing the blood and it's great for high blood pressure. So it really helps with that. What we're going to do is we're going to do 10 minutes. We're going to do a bit of interval training. So we're going to go up onto our highest intensity. We're going to kind of gauge that, see where you feel comfortable. And then we're going to drop it down low and then do it up. And we're going to be doing minute intervals. Awesome, cool. So know that you have your emergency stop button there if anything you feel panicked. And we're going to slowly increase that speed up. So the speed is just on this one. So slowly increase it up. Perfect, well done. Now we're going to go a minute fast, and then we're going to go a minute slow and a minute fast, and just see how that goes for you. So at the moment you're sitting at 9, and I feel like this is a comfortable pace for you. If you feel like you can increase it, go ahead. Otherwise, just stick here and be comfortable. Fantastic, that's a great job, Scott. Well done. Alright, now that's your minute done, so we're going to lower it right down. Perfect. Now gauging on how you feel after, and as we go with this one, we can either make those intervals a little bit shorter, so you can go 30 or we can go 10 seconds. We'll start with a minute by minute, and then we can progress through that. Awesome. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to be using the bike to do some cardio exercising. This is fantastic for weight loss, blood pressure, oxidizing the blood. So what we're going to be doing is making sure you know how to use this properly. So you've got a perfect seat right now because you've got a slight bend to the knee, not too much bend, but just a slight one, and you've still got your back and everything is quite right. So what we're doing is we're just going to have a slight lean over the bike, not completely leaned over, and then we're just going to be pedaling through with the pedals. Fantastic, well done. Perfect. Great. Well done. Dumbbell punches as well as high knees to keep our body nice and warm before we start our boxing circuit. In our boxing circuit, we're going to be doing straight punches for 1 minute, then 10 squat jumps, and then we're going to be doing 1 minute of arm hooks with 10 squat jumps, and then 1 minute of uppercuts with squat jumps. We're going to be doing this 4 times through. So it's going to get you nice and tired, but it's going to be really rewarding at the end. We're going to do a boxing circuit. To start off, we're going to do a few warm-ups. So starting off with some high knees, so we're keeping our arms up straight like this, and we're just going to be hitting our knees, making sure we're engaging with that core. Okay, sound good?
Yep.
Awesome, 30 seconds of that, let's go. Nice, great engagement with the core. And you're done, well done. The next exercise that we're going to be doing is we're going to be using the dumbbells to keep our muscles nice and warm before we do our boxing actions. So we're going to start off with 30 seconds above the head, just like this. Then the next exercise that we're going to be doing is just straight ups near the chin, and then just straight out for 30 seconds, and then we're going to finish off with uppercuts. Alright, so when you're ready, above the head, we're in for 30 seconds. Perfect, well done. That's great. And then we're going to go straight in front. Perfect, great job. Awesome, well done. And then finish off with the uppercuts. So you should be feeling nice and warm by now. You're ready for the circuit. Great form. We're going to do a minute of straight punching. So what we're doing is keeping them close to the face and then just going across like that.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Let's go. Great, good job. Awesome. Go for a minute, keep that up. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now is going to do a minute of hooks. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be connecting through my pads. I'll be holding them up here, and you'll be crossing over, doing it like that. Making sure that we keep our elbows up. Perfect. Well done, let's go. Great job. Great elbows. Let's go for another minute. So now what we're going to be doing is a minute of uppercuts. So we're going through like that with the same motion that we did with the dumbbells. My pads will be up here. We're going for a minute. Let's go. Great job. So in between all of your sets, what we're going to be doing is 10 squat jumps. So the proper technique for this one is we're going to keep our legs straight and our body and our core, and we go down and then up, and then down and then up.
Okay.
10 of those, and then we get straight to the next exercise. Perfect. Great job. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be stretching out your hamstrings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be lifting this leg up for you. Is that right? Leg up. And making sure that this leg is nice and straight on the ground. And just pushing it up. Is that okay? Making sure that it's not bent there. And I'm just going to move my hand just like that. How does that feel? Can you feel that?
Yeah, I can feel that.
Alright, we're just going to hold that for 30 seconds. Perfect. Now I'm going to do it now is I'm going to be stretching out the chest muscles because we have done some chest exercises today. So what I need you to do is put your hands behind your head, and I'm going to come along and push them back slightly like that. Opening up the chest and stretching it out, making sure we breathe through and out the exercise. Okay?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So,
Yeah, perfect. And I'm just going to put my leg up here like that, and then just push back slightly. Can you feel that through the chest?
feel that?
Awesome, well done. Just breathing through. Great job. We'll hold that for 30 seconds. Well done. If I had a client come to me with high blood pressure, I would make sure that we weren't overexerting them. So the first step would be to make sure they had a heart rate monitor on, so we can monitor them throughout the exercises and see which ones were spiking and which ones weren't. I wouldn't be using any sprints or anything that overexerted them, so no heavy weights, more body weight, and also long distance training. Client comes in with lower back pain, I would make sure that I'd be strengthening the core. This would be my main focus. Obviously their core is weak, so we need to make sure that we connect with the core with our exercises. So things like planks are a great exercise because we're not making the spine or anything move. It's all in a straight line, so it's not going to be damaging to the lower back. I would also make sure that we use body weights instead of using any heavy weights because I don't want to compromise the position of the spine. Okay, so with a client with a shoulder injury, what I would recommend them doing is not touching the shoulder press or chest press because this would compromise the muscle and throw it out of their socket. So what the best thing to do is get a resistance band. So as long as we're doing the resistance training, what we're trying to do is we're trying to strengthen the muscles around it, the delts, the bis, the tris, trying to control all of those muscles around it so we can strengthen them and then help with the injury. So I would probably be doing more static movements instead of CrossFit training and making sure that we just do that resistance training to make sure that we don't do any further damage to the shoulder.